All right, here we go. Welcome, friends. There we go. That's better lighting. Awesome. All right. Welcome. We are going to do a short wind down practice. So get comfortable in a nice seated position. Take these off so we don't have that reflection. And we're going to start with a little seated pose here. And we're going to do a mudra. So a mudra is when we connect two parts of the body, and that gives us a sense of energy. So we're going to connect the thumb and the middle finger. And this is the Akasha Mudra, which is, Akasha means space. So this is the gesture of space. So tonight, let's think about spaciousness. Maybe after you're done here tonight, you can go and look outside at the stars if you can see them. And just take in the night sky. All right. So in a space of deep inner listening, I receive guidance for my journey. All right. So we're just going to sit nice and comfortably, nice and tall. Just take a few breaths here. If comfortable, you can close your eyes. Just a nice, smooth inhale. Nice, long, relaxed exhale. If you can make the exhale a little longer, that's great. If not, don't worry. The other option, I think we did this last time, was to inhale and exhale just through the left nostril. So it's evening, it's cool down time, and that would be left nostril. So let's take a few more breaths here. Just letting the day go, feeling the sit bones grounding into the earth, feeling the crown of the head spacious towards the sky. So we're only going to do a couple of poses. We have a very quick time together tonight, but it's going to be deeply relaxing. So we're going to let go of our hand gesture. Shake the hands out if they're getting a little stiff. And we're going to do a very slow moving 6 directions of the spine. So just a couple each direction. So we're going to exhale, come into our seated cat. On the inhale, rounding up, looking up, cow. Back to cat with the exhale. Nice and smooth and fluid inhale to cow. And one more time, exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Excellent. Back to neutral. Now we're going to go side to side here. Just out of the way. We're just going to do 3 each direction. We're going to inhale, one arm up and over. Exhale, bring it back. Second side, inhale. And exhale. Second time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Moving nice and slow. One more time each side. And then the last time, last side. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do a twist here. Just nice and gentle, not too deep. We're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the second side. We'll inhale, center. One more time each side. And back to center. Now, if you want, you can do a couple cat and cow just to come back to symmetrical spine. Feels nice. And then we're going to get our props ready for our first pose here. So we're going to do a reclining cobbler's pose or Supta Baddha Konasana. And we're going to have the feet together. So if you have a strap, you can grab a strap, a bolster, or a couple of blankets or pillows. I have a pile of blocks for me. So I'm going to set up and show you what I'm doing here. And then you can decide how much of this you want to work with. Okay, so the first thing we want to grab is our blocks. So we're going to take one tall and one short. Let's do this so you can see them. One tall and one short. All right, and then we're going to take our big cushion and set it up against there. Perfect. If you have extra blocks besides those, you can rest your hands on them. And then if you have a blanket, you can put it up at the top there to rest the head on. So then the hips come up to the bottom of the blanket here. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. And if you want, you can wrap a strap around them. If you don't have one, you don't need one. And in fact, if you don't want to bring the feet together, you can have the legs straight out. So you're just going to roll back onto the cushion and adjust the blanket so that the neck is supported. All right, see, so I have these blocks here for my arms. And I have the strap around the feet. If that's uncomfortable, legs can be straight out. And let's just sink into this pose. Letting go of breath. Letting go of thoughts. Feeling the relaxation of the hips and the knees, the feet, the ankles, the toes. Let the shoulders relax. The hands and the arms relax. Let the neck and the jaw relax. And just take this time, feel the spaciousness in front of you as we're open and relaxed. If you find yourself getting uncomfortable in any position that you are in, you can always move, readjust. Or just take a moment and really settle in. When you're ready, we're going to come out of this pose and move just a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is if your knees are out to the side, we're going to use the hands to bring the knees in. And then move the strap out of the way. And you can just stay here for a moment, and we're just going to go side to side with the knees. Windshield wipers. And then from here, we're going to do a little one-legged Apanasana. So you're going to bring one knee in, extend it out, and then set it down. Bring the other knee in, maybe off to the side, extend it out, and set it down. This is our exhale, knee in, inhale, leg out. Exhale, knee in, inhale, leg out. Just giving a little release to the hips, putting a little movement into the body before we pick up and move to our next position. Excellent. All right. So both sides evenly. Then we're going to come up to a seated position. And we're going to move into our next pose. All right. From here, let's move into a twist. So we're going to move our stuff out of the way here. And we're going to do the twist on our back. Lots of props here. Just leave that there. And finally, this here. So if you want to have a block handy, you can do that, or a blanket, or even the bolster, depending on how far over you want to twist. So let's see. We're going to go this way. All right, so we're going to come down onto the flat of the back. And if you liked those Apanasanas that one-legged, you can do a couple two-legged, just to smooth things out a little bit before we come into our next pose. All right, so arms come out in a T, and we're going to bring the knees together. We're going to bring both legs over to one side. So this is your basic twist. You can add more difficulty to it or take away some of the difficultiness. If this is uncomfortable, come back up and just go over a little bit, and then you're going to put some blankets or your bolster under here. If you want to add to it, extend one leg out, the underneath leg, and then bring that knee over. If even that's not enough, you can extend that top leg out. Okay, so find your comfortable, not too uncomfortable pose in this. So we have one leg over in the twist. We have the arms out to the side. We want to keep this back shoulder on the floor. And then the next thing you can do is add the head twist. So we're going to twist the neck. So you can go with the knee, so the top knee is over, and you can bring the nose facing the same direction as the knee. Or you can go the other way and look towards that opposite side. So your choice, whatever feels right for you, and what's most comfortable for the body. We're going to be here for a few moments. So settling in. And there's some spots on the body that maybe we're not used to feeling. See if you can breathe some spaciousness in here, right into the rib cage, maybe into the shoulder, maybe into the knee, all the way down into the feet, and maybe all the way out to the fingers. Feel that spaciousness as we bring the breath back into our practice. And again, if you get uncomfortable at any point, you're welcome to adjust. And sinking deeper into your pose, allowing the muscles to relax. And when you're ready, I'm going to switch sides here. So head comes to center, roll the hips to the center. We'll bring both feet in to the center. Maybe adjust the back first. Bring the knees in and then come into the other side. So we're going to bring either both knees over a little bit, extend the bottom leg, and bring the top leg, bent knee over, and you can look towards the knee side or away from the excuse me, away from the knee side, whichever feels most comfortable for the neck. Sorry about that. Feeling that spaciousness in that rib cage, in the shoulder, maybe the knee. Feel that breath expand all the way up to the toes and fingers. And then when you're ready, we'll come out, rolling back to center. Both feet come into the mat. Let's bring both knees up into Apanasana. A couple of times. And then we're going to bring our legs up onto the chair. So there's a couple of options here. If you don't have a chair handy, you can bring your legs up onto the couch if you are near the couch, or if you are in bed already and you have a pile of blankets, you can just prop your legs up on there. I have a chair. If that is not what you want to do with the chair, you could even do a legs up the wall. So I'm going to bring a chair here, and then I'm going to bring a blanket under for the pelvis. And then I'm also going to get a blanket for under my head. I'm going to be coughing, so I'll keep that from continuing. All right, so we make our way with our legs up on the chair. I have a blanket under the hips, make it a little bit more comfortable. And then I have actually 2 little blankets here, one for the neck and one for the head, to keep the head up from the throat so I don't keep coughing. All right, so let's relax into this pose. The arms can be out away from the body. Sorry, a little bit there, and adjust. The shoulder blades come towards each other. The feet relax. Maybe the legs are a little bit hip width distance apart if that's comfortable. And just take this time to relax into this pose. Feeling that place where the body touches the earth, grounding, but feeling the spaciousness in the front of the body, having the legs be up in the air. And maybe take a moment to check in with the breath here. You find your mind is wandering, bring your attention to the tip of the nose. Just noticing the breath. And maybe 2 more breaths here. You're always welcome to turn the video off and stay here as long as you like. We have one more fabulous pose, and that is our Shavasana, our final relaxation. And what I'm going to do here is not move very much. So if you're in a position, if your legs are up the wall, you come down back to a mat. You move the chair quietly. All right, then I'm going to move the blanket out from under and extending both legs all the way straight out. I'm going to keep the blankets under my head to keep that soft and relaxed. So the legs and feet come away from each other. Arms come out away from the body. And let's do a full body relaxation. Walking down the body, relaxing each part as we go. Starting from the most spacious at the top of the head to the most grounded at the feet. And relax the head, the whole head, completely and deeply. Relax the neck and the throat. Relax the neck and the throat completely and deeply. Relax the shoulders. Let them sink into the earth. Relaxing the shoulders completely and deeply. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Relax them completely and deeply. Relax the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the hands and wrists completely and deeply. Relax the torso, the rib cage, and abdomen. Release the torso completely and deeply. Relax the pelvis. Let the pelvis sink into the earth. Relax the pelvis completely and deeply. Relax the thighs. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Relax the thighs completely and deeply. Relax the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the knees completely and deeply. Relax the shins and calves. Relax them completely and deeply. Relax the ankles. Relax the ankles completely and deeply. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, the heels, and all the toes. Relax the feet completely and deeply. Relax the whole body. Relax the whole body completely and deeply. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need. You turn off the video and tuck yourself in. Or if you're ready, you wiggle toes and fingers, maybe roll your head side to side. Take a big, deep, completely spacious inhale. Exhale, let everything out. When you're ready, rolling over onto your right or left side. And again, when you're ready, coming up to a nice, comfortable seated position. And hands together at the heart. Thank you for joining me, and namaste.